So we've made a big decision about how we're going to be conducting things in 2020. And I think we're not going to bale any more square bales. The last couple years we've made a few hundred square bales a year, and it's just a lot of work. And I really believe, since we're feeding it all right back to the same place where we cut it, the best thing for us to do is to go to a more traditional method. We're going to use the rake there to pull it all to as close to one place as we can, and then we're going to pile it, cover it with a tarp. When we're ready to feed it, we're just going to rip that tarp off and let the cows go at it. This hayfield here, it's only a few acres, and it's hard to even justify owning that square baler. We've got a cutter and we've got our rake, and I've even got a fluffer that's having some repairs done to it now. And I really think that's all we need. I've also purchased a scythe I'm experimenting with for some of the smaller places that it's going to be hard to get the tractor into. And I really think this is going to be a much more economical, and we'll get a lot more out of it. It seems to me we've put up some loose hay, and it really seems to me that running the pitchforks, actually it might even be easier than picking up square bales. So take you over here and look at my cutter. We've got a 4-foot cutter, 4 or 5. It's small, it's not a very big cutter, but it gets the job done. I can cut this whole field in just a few hours. I really think in 2020 one of our main priorities is going to be getting everything to a point so that every drop of sweat shed equals a lot of result, and get rid of all this just, I don't know what to call it, just doing things and not getting very much out of it. It's just no good. We've got the things we need, and I think the baler is just an extra process we're going through. Just have to haul those bales back over here, break them apart and feed them back to the cows, which is a whole nother thing. You know, you get the square bales up, you take them home, put them in the barn, then you got to unstack them, put them back on the truck, haul them back out to the pasture. Just doesn't make any sense. Plus, if we get to where we need bales, I think we can probably purchase square bales for, probably, cheap enough that it's worth not having to put the work into them. So we'll see how things go in 2020. I think we're gonna probably sell the baler over there. It's a really good baler, and it's done us good for a couple years now. It's kind of old, but we found it. It had been barn kept for a long time. It hadn't been used in a lot of years, but whoever owned it before us took good care of it. So I think maybe that's the end of the square baler on Faith's Haven Farm. Well, I guess I'll wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope what I have to say is useful and helpful on your homestead. And We're not claiming to be experts here. We're just learning as we go and sharing what we learn. And I think that's a great way for homesteaders to do, and just share with each other and get a community built. And I think that's the only way this movement is ever going to survive. But I think it's a great thing. I think it's awesome for building tight bonds with family and community. And I hope that's what everybody else is trying to do with their homestead, because that's our ultimate goal. Thank y'all for watching, and I guess I'll catch up with y'all in the next video.